Hiya. I'm back with a little reading for you. Let's see. What do you need to know? What do you need to hear? No need to like, comment, share, any of that. I'm just here flinging these messages out, hoping they get to where they need to go. Remember, the only way you can book a reading with me is through my website. And I'll never reach out to you first. All right, Spirit, what's going on? Why are we doing this video? What do we need to know? What do we need to hear, please? Ooh. What a very strange way to get the first card out. And we've got the 6 of coins. Bottom of the deck is 9 of coins. All right. This, straight off the bat, I am hearing know your worth. Okay. I'm hearing reciprocity. I am hearing relevant, substantial, realistic remuneration. And I just saw 111 on the timer as I heard that. Okay. This is for someone who's been going through a shift. This is for this is for someone who's found themselves in lack quite a lot throughout their life. And it's like you pull yourself out of it and then you find yourself drawn back in. And you pull yourself out of it and you fall back in again. You may well be listening to a lot of Abraham Hicks, realizing that you are a co-creator of your own life. And this is you recognizing your worth within that whole cycle of life, work, the universe and everything, materially, in your body, in your life, in your day-to-day. The 6 of coins, funny I said 6 of swords, because this is energy of you moving into this now, really stepping into it, really embodying this. 6 of coins is all about balance, reciprocity, equal give and take. It's about when you've got the money, you share the money. When you haven't got the money, you receive the money. You know, it's about this like infinite loop of giving and taking and receiving. And then with the 9 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, this is all about, excuse me, strong, independent, financial independence. And I just split the deck as strong. All right. You, my friend, the person watching this, you are stepping into your baddie era. That's what I'm getting. Good for you. Good for us. All right. What else do we need to know, please, Spirit? What about this balance and reciprocity? 6 of Cups. Wow. 6 of Cups and 6 of Coins. 2 of Swords in the reverse. You've had to make some difficult decisions recently about your attachments to people, places and things, about your attachment to the past. You've really been healing a lot of past wounds as well, is what I'm getting. And that's what's enabling you to step into this power and this independence. Like, you don't need anybody. You want people, but you don't need anybody. And that is power. You know, we've got 6 coming out here. This is the number of love, of balance. There's that 5 of coins we spoke about. And it's been quite a difficult decision for you to release some of this stuff that has got you in lack. So, what else do we need to know, please? What else is the message in this video? Thank you. We've got Justice and the Ace of Swords. Look, the Hermit in the reverse. Balance is being restored. You are recognizing everywhere you've been, but more so you've been doing that deep dive into self, and you've been like, okay, what put me there in the first place? Because I think historically with the Hermit here, oh look, we've got the World and the 6 of Wands under that. I said 666. The World is telling us things are coming to completion now. Historically, when you found yourself in lack, when you found yourself in these difficult places, you've had this habit of putting that on other people, kind of giving your power away a little bit and giving other people the responsibility for putting you in that place, if that makes sense. Say, for example, you go through a breakup and you're heartbroken, and then boom, that puts you in this place of unworthiness, of needing validation. That is what we're not doing anymore. There's so much here about balance with this 666 number coming through. That's a good number, by the way. 6 is the number of love, balance, reciprocity. It's gorgeous energy. It's just been twisted up. So take that as a good sign. Justice as well. We have 1111 coming through with the Justice card. Again, balance, reciprocity. I'm hearing that you're in charge of your own scales now, like you've fixed the balance. So nothing is going to come in and throw you off kilter anymore. Someone really needs to hear this. Like, this is the shift that you've needed. This is the shift that you've been wanting. This is the shift that you thought you had a couple of times. You're not falling backwards again. Like, there is no way that you can fall backwards again from this. Justice, followed by the Ace of Swords here, is giving us not just balance, but also like cutting out anything that is going to interfere with that balance. And the Hermit in the reverse, for some of you, I just saw 555 as well. For some of you, you've been wondering if you're going to be spending your life alone forever. No, you're not. But at the same time, you're comfortable in this Hermit energy. You know, you are good on your own. You're good with someone. This is what we said at the start. You don't need anybody anymore. You might want somebody and you might want a good person to come into your life, but you're not going to be hanging on in this way that's happened before. I'm just hearing, Spirit just said you've got standards now, babe. Okay. And then we've got the Emperor and the Four of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. So this is like the two states that you've been in. Four of Cups is really worrying, not seeing the glory in anything, not seeing what's on offer to you when it comes. Four of Cups in the reverse is telling me that you're starting to see your own power. The Emperor is in charge, okay? The Emperor is like boss energy. He does what he wants, when he wants, how he wants, and it works. So, very interesting. This releasing of this miserableness, if you like, which is what you've been doing. You would be the first one to say that you've been stuck in miserable. You're getting rid of that. Sun in the reverse under there, you know, the Tower, boom, it has changed. And I'm not going to say it's changed overnight, but it's changed quite quickly. I feel like you might have been put in a situation where you thought you were going to fall back into lack again, and you've just been like, no, I'm in charge here. I'm in charge here. And that is where you're at now with your life, and that is what's created this shift. Let's see, we've got one more card, please. One more card for my beautiful little collective on TikTok. One more card, please. Thanks. Oh, and it's on the floor. And it's the High Priestess. Sorry. Where are we? I hope that wasn't really loud. The mic also went on the floor. I hope we're still recording. The High Priestess. I saw a reader the other day. She said, when the card goes on the floor, she feels like it's even stronger, even more important. The High Priestess. The High Priestess with the Emperor and the Justice and that Nine of Pentacles at the start. You're owning it. This is Queen, King, you know, gender neutral leader. This is absolute badass energy. It's knowledge, it's power, it's trust in the unseen and the unknown, and it is spiritual connection, and it is divinely guided and protected. And that's what's different now. You know, and the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck, man, this is beautiful. This is what the shift is. You're starting to understand your actual level of protection. You're starting to understand your actual level of knowledge and power. Good for you, man. Okay. Mwah. That's me. See you later. Take it easy. Bye.